Hello everybody, hope you're well. Hey, I'm new to your chat. Can you tell me a little bit about your story? Of course I can, of course. So basically I grew up in a toxic household with an alpha dad. He used to like to throw his weight about a little bit, demanded respect. It was a tough childhood growing up. I wasn't shown the love. I wasn't given much time. And of course, as a kid, you just want people's time. You want to play. And as I got older, obviously, when I didn't get that love when I was on the streets, getting in with the wrong crowds, I started taking drugs. Very young age. I think I was using coke at the age of about 12, which is pretty young. I was smoking weed for about 11. So it wasn't looking good for me. When I was 16, I had a robbery. I left the group of people I was with, the gang, and within about 3 months, I had 4 people turn up at my door with guns, putting guns in my mouth, telling me they're going to blow my head off. Yeah, it is what it is. My mum suffered extremely badly from it. She was on Prozac for about 10 years. She really, really did suffer. That word depression, it affected her quite badly. So after that, I got diagnosed with manic depression at 17, and I got diagnosed. Well, I was suicidal, so I actually got sectioned at 17, and then about 3 months after, I had a car crash where my best friend passed away. It was a horrific, it was a turning point in my life. It really was. I thought my life was bad. That was just the start. It was just the start. No matter where you are in life right now, just know things will get better. When we go through these hard times in life, we feel so alone, just like the lone wolf. But remember, the wolf doesn't give up. The hardest walk you will make is the walk you make alone. But that is the walk that makes you the strongest. And my addiction was getting worse, and I got invited to the police station. Obviously, they told me to come. I didn't need a solicitor. It was going to be quite a formal conversation, so I went down there with my friend, and they ended up reading me my rights for death by dangerous driving. They tricked me. So I said, "What does that mean?" They turned around and said, "You're looking at 14 years in jail. It's a manslaughter charge." So not only did I lose my best friend for an accident, I didn't actually know that it had happened. I got knocked out. And I'm now looking at a 14-year prison sentence. So I basically took my poison. I ran away from all the trauma. I didn't know how to cope with it. I didn't know how to deal with my emotions. So I drank and took drugs every day. To the point where I didn't want to wake up anymore. It's a very, very sad place to be. But I got off. Why? Because it was an accident. It was proven it was an accident. Yes, I'm not going to say I wasn't driving fast, but it's like my barrister said, every single one of you driving fast, every single one of you that gets a speeding ticket, does that mean you're driving dangerously? It doesn't mean you're driving dangerously just because you're over the speed limit. There is a difference. So I was driving over the speed limit. I can't deny that. It was proven. But accidents do happen. And I have to live with that for the rest of my life. Which is hard because I know it was an accident, right? I come to terms with that. But the fact of the matter is, I was in control of that car. Something I did, a mistake I made, cost my best friend his life. And for that, I have to live with. That is hard. That is the hardest thing. That a mistake I made that I don't even know what it was because I got knocked out. I don't even know I was in the car. Cost him his life. And that ate at me for years and years and years. It really did. It's... got to keep going. As much as I miss him, as much as I want him back, we can't change the past. Rest in peace to all the loved ones we've lost along the way. It was a privilege to have shared your journey with you. We will miss you. We will never forget you. We'll keep our memories close to our heart. This is not goodbye. This is see you later. I can change what I do today. So I make every day the best I can. For him. So, yeah. So that was one part. And then as I carried on, my life was getting worse and worse. I met my beautiful wife. And my life came good for a little while, funnily enough. The traumas all my life, you know, your past, the PTSDs, all the stuff, it disappeared for a while when I met Casey. Everything was fresh, everything was new. But it still came back. It was eventually going to come back, and it did come back. And my addiction, I slowed down when I was with her. It came back. The traumas, the demons all came back with a vengeance. And it came to, I mean, obviously a lot's happened through my life, but this is in a quick version. In lockdown, it broke me. The lockdown, it broke a lot of people, I know. I know it did, because we were alone with ourselves. Like, I live by a routine, okay? My routine was out the window. My purpose in life that I thought, being a breadwinner, going out working, gone. Everything that you do, gone. You're with yourself now. You're with your thoughts. You're with this. And that was hard for me. That was hard because I hated me. So I ran. And I ran bad. 11 weeks on a binge. I tried to take my life twice. I got into a lot of fights. I did things I didn't want to do. I got diagnosed with PTSD, manic depression. Well, it's bipolar now, isn't it? And cocaine-induced psychotic behaviour. My drug, my poison, the thing that I thought was comforting me, destroyed me. I just want you to know, no matter how bad things are, no matter how tough it is, you'll get through it. You just have to keep going. And you know what? If it weren't for that pinky promise from my daughter, I wouldn't be here. I owe that girl everything. I will walk down the aisle. That is my goal. Sorry, I apologise, people. I'm supposed to be motivating and I'm sitting here like this, but my little girl, my life, it's not been an easy one. Yeah, it's been full of pain. Do I say, does my past have a hold over me now? You see me getting emotional, yeah. Why? Because I can feel the pain that I felt back then. I can feel that. That pain doesn't go away. Doesn't. But we learn to deal with it. We learn to live with it. And we learn to embrace it. That pain fuels me every day. Wants me and makes me to be a better person every day. And that means I win, right? My past doesn't win. I do. Because I am doing the best I can every day. It's on you what you do in a day. Right? You're getting up, it's an option. Sitting around, it's an option. Getting up, fighting, that's an option. Make the right decision, people. Go out there and be the best you can be. And don't let your past define who you are. I haven't. My past is a horrible past. I've got it in that book. That book is on Amazon. You can go and read it. It's been filled with nothing but pain and sorrow. But yet I still here help people. I still sit here and appreciate life, and I still smile. You can. Just because your bad times are there right now, they won't last. They won't last. You will get through them. Your better days will come. Just believe it. Achieve it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until the next video.